Hello. Sorry about that. A bunch of stuff decided to stop working right at the beginning of stream. Hi, Sean. Oh my gosh, is that Sean? Oh my gosh, is that the Shaunicorn? On my stream, happy birthday! Oh my god, it's my birthday, I didn't even know! You guys remembered and I didn't! Welcome on in, Sean. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for raiding on in. OMG, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! If you say it is, someone said happy birthday! So it must be my birthday. That's the only way that works, I think. I must have forgotten. Who knows when my birthday is? Somebody else, not me. But welcome on in, Sean. I hope you had a wonderful stream.
It's right here. Huh?
Show it. You don't even have any presents for me. That's okay. You got me one yesterday when you made that image of Picard transparent for me. Everybody who has access to animated emotes, please show Sean and the Raiders our newest emote. Please show them. Please. If you have follower emotes, you can show the newest follower emote. Everyone is included. Oh. What is a certain someone smacked a controller out of your hand? Who would do something like that? Who would do something like that? That's terrible. That's just awful. Who would do that to my friend Yuzu? I don't know who would do that. I don't know who would do that. Anyways, yeah, our beautiful I guess we can call it a hydrate redeem. I love it so very much. I've been thinking about it constantly. Sean, if you have to head out, I know it's probably pretty late for you, in the time zone that you're in. If you have to go and you know, do your nighttime routine, all of that stuff, you are more than welcome to do so. More than welcome to hang out or lurk however much you want. Not obligated to hang around as much as we love your company here. So you must be pretty rich, right? Buddy, I wish. Buddy, I wish. Oh, I lost all of my money in the Great Depression. The collapse in the 1920s. That was like a couple years ago, right? Oh, it was Mario Party. To be honest, I think controller slapping is tame with that game. It's true. It's funny because I did that, and the very next day I saw Bug talking about how she did that to her literal husband. How do you afford your Jersey Devil shtick then? Just lucky, I guess. Just lucky. You know? I was born this way. I was born beautiful. I don't have to pay to be this pretty. Don't tell the NHL or they'll come after you. They owe me royalties, baby. I've been chasing their ass for years. They owe me, okay? They're using my likeness. The Great Depression, I was really depressed, so I spent all my money. So true, though. So true. Y'all, I promised that I would yap about the great little vacation that me and Yuzu and Pat had. But then I neglected to do the work involved with blurring out all of our faces and all of the photos that we took. I forgot that was a thing I needed to do. And I've not finished doing that yet, but I'll give you a taste. I'll give you a taste of what is to come. All right, you guys ready? I'll show you guys are going to like this. I'm giving you a little taste, a little sample. You like it? We did have a cute IRL time. We met Ariana Grande. We met Ariana Grande. She's just as beautiful in person. Why did you reveal IRL Sean like that? Oh my gosh, Sean! Sean, are you Ariana Grande? Sean, are you in the upcoming Wicked movie? Oh my god! I want to hear you sing Popular. Yes, we had a lot of fun taking photos. We went to the movie theater, theatra, and we saw. What did we see? I'm like blank. What movie did we see? Why can't I remember the movie that we saw? We saw Venom 3. We saw Venom 3. That's right. It was Venom 3. It was okay. It was just okay. That's why I couldn't remember. We did a lot of things. We had a lot of fun. It was a crazy time. I love my friends. It was a difficult week. We didn't realize when we planned this whole excursion that we would be doing it the week of the election. And I'm just really thankful that I had all my friends around me to sort of cushion the emotional impact of that and what it did to just like the stress of it and what it did to my body. So we did we bought tickets. Okay, Richard Cheese, you need to calm down a little bit. I'm turning the music down a little. We bought tickets to go to Disneyland the day after the election, which we realized late into the game, and we were like, fuck it, we ball. And then, and then I didn't sleep the whole night. I didn't get a single minute of sleep. I spent the entire night just sort of wide awake like I was being chased by a tiger. And I was just viciously ill, sick in the tummy, sick to the pit of my tummy, and I could not sleep because my tummy was so sick, and we had spent many monies to go to Disneyland the following day, and I did not feel so good. Yeah, we had tickets to go to Disneyland the day after the election. Almost all of us, that is. No, listen, we did all have tickets to go to Disneyland the next day. Is that one of us had a ticket that had a caveat attached to it. So we had to buy a new ticket because the caveat could not be fulfilled. Sometimes you get freebies from your friends who work at Disney World or Disneyland, and sometimes those freebies come with caveats that you can't fulfill without that other person there. So we had to, at the last second, at the gate, buy Lux a ticket because his was not working. Okay, it was a very stressful day in a lot of different ways, but I was there with my friends, and I love my friends, and I'm happy that I was there with my friends, and I managed to make it through the whole day without a nap and without throwing up, and here I am now. Nevertheless, I persist. Yuzu had a corn dog. Was it delicious, Yuzu? You have to tell the class if it was delicious. You can't lie. Tell us about the corn dog. Yuzu had a churro. I had some of that churro. I had a yummy cold brew coffee that had Cocoa Puffs on it. And a grilled cheese and tomato soup. Those are the things I remember eating. In the Loft has found our new emote. Was the churro good? Disneyland churros fuck supremely. They are so fucking good. They are so good. I can't go to the Disney parks without getting a churro. And the popcorn is also so good. They fuck up the snacks. We just didn't get, the only thing we didn't get snack-wise is we didn't get a Mickey bar. And the Mickey bars are also primo. Oh, everybody's having fun making huge Picard emotes. Oh. Oh, Yuzu. Hi. I don't know what that was about, but that's okay. I don't need to. Thanks, Yuzu. Thanks, Yuzu. Yummy, yummy. Thank you, Yuzu. I'm like, I just see the smoke coming off the gun, and I'm like, who did that? Okay. Don't worry about it, kitten. I have to hydrate when I see Picard. It's the only way. That's the only thing I know. But we had lots of fun. We can talk about the fun. We can remember stuff as we go. But I also have photos. So when I go through the photos, I'm gonna go through all the stuff that I did again. So maybe when I have my photos, I'll go through like a proper timeline and talk about more stuff in detail. I will say there's one thing that you guys will not see photos of because just sort of like privacy sake. We me and Yuzu and Pat desperately wanted to go in the pool of this place that we were staying. And despite the fact that it was cold and it was very the pool was so cold. It was so cold in the pool. And we looked like so freezing and miserable. Like we were happy, like we're smiling, but we're like clearly like shivering in all of the photos. It was a very silly time. Very kind of you to include all of you. Nase Yuzu was throwing up begging to go in the pool. I wanted to go into the pool too. Just Yuzu very desperately wanted to go in the pool. Yuzu very desperately wanted to go in the pool. More than the rest of us, which is fine. Yeah, we stayed in there way longer than you would, and I think a normal person would have attempted to stay in the very, very cold pool. But it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun to be in the freezing pool and then take scalding hot showers after to feel like normal people again. It was fun because we were with friends. And that was nice. So you won't see photos of that one because of obvious reasons. But freezing pool sounds fun. It was. You're the only one that got a hot shower though. Okay, yeah, I should say that I'll zoom in a little bit. Let's get a little comfortable. I should say that Yuzu and Pat did not get hot showers because they could not figure out the shower and how to make it hotter. And I took the third shower. I took the third shift because I was feeling generous. And and I was completely willing to fuck around with the controls and figure out how to make it hot. And I got that motherfucker blasting. You know when you can get the heat of a shower so hot that it starts whining like a tea kettle? I got it like that. And then there was still some room to make it even more boiling. So I was like, you guys could have made your showers way hotter than that. And then I was in a scalding hot shower for a very nice time. But then you learned. That you could have a scalding hot shower. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Pat and I fucked around with it on the first day. It took so long to heat up, made all of us think it just didn't get warmer. I think because I went third, it was totally like set up to be as hot as it possibly could. Like it probably did take a while to heat up. But because I was last, it like was already as hot as it could be. So, I won. I won. We also got we didn't take pictures of this, but I'm thinking about it because I think it was like the same day. We got these like little, maybe I can find a picture of it. Lord of the Rings. Where am I typing this? Lord My keyboard's not working. My keyboard's not working. What the fuck? My fucking keyboard? Hello? I was like, why isn't it typing into the bar that I have here? My keyboard is not working. I'll send you. That's okay. It's literally because I've got a bunch of shit plugged into a USB hub that I don't think works very good. I moved all my shit around on my desk again because it was on the right side of my desk and that was unacceptable because my headphones had to go in front of my body. Unacceptable. So I moved it to the left side, and there are certain things like plugged into certain plugs that will not fucking work. That when they're plugged into those plugs, and I have like 10 different peripherals. So it's trial and error figuring out the combination of things that actually works in this regard. So the reason it took so long for me to start stream was because my little mini stream deck was not working properly because it was plugged into the USB hub. So I went, okay, cool. I'll just unplug my keyboard and plug in my keyboard to the USB hub. And we'll go from there. And clearly there's just something wrong with that particular USB port, I think, because now I can't type anything. So I'm gonna give me a second. And also the way that this computer is set up now, it's not good for plugging in and unplugging stuff because it just the angle of it is worse. So it's like figure it out, make it how you want it, and then never touch it again. But I have to touch it more now because it's like all over the I'm going crazy. Okay. I'm trying that again. It's still not fucking working. It's still not fucking working. It's not fucking working. It's not working. It's not working. Why isn't it working? It's so fun. Wait, no! My keyboard, wait, I didn't even unplug the keyboard. I unplugged the mouse. The keyboard was already plugged into the USB hub. The mouse was the one that I'm confused. Guys, I think my USB hub just kind of sucks. Okay, I just unplugged and replugged in my keyboard. My keyboard? My keyboard. Well, I'm gonna try something. Oh my god! When I unplugged and replugged in my stream deck, it fucked up everything else. What the hell? What the fuck? Cause why my face was fucked up at the beginning was that my VTube Studio plugin also unplugged. Keyboard port. Why are you doing that? Okay. Okay, now my other stream deck is working. I got too many fucking peripherals and not enough USB plugs. This is the story of my goddamn life. What the hell was I looking up? Lord of the Rings. Make it mini. We got these. Lord of the Rings ball. Lord of the Rings ball. They're like doll scale little Lord of the Rings weapons, and I was like, that's so fun. That's so fun. Everything does want USB now. My headphones are also USB, and I'm like, can we just use an audio jack, please, please? But no. So we all got Lord of the Rings balls. And we found out when we opened them, they're actually like resin, and you have to like put them together. Yeah, it's. I was like, what? I just wanted a funny little item. I didn't want to do work. I didn't want to do a job. But we had to do a job. But I mean, like, I don't think children should be playing with resin. That's my bold take. I don't want to really be playing with resin. Um and I don't think children should be either. Because it's dangerous and toxic, and if it doesn't cure fully, it continues to be toxic. So I don't really get it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. No. No. What is the age rating on this? I don't know, but it's like the Oh, thank you for the crumb of salt. Does it have it on the label? I mean, probably. All of the instructions, they said like do this with a parent's supervision. Which okay, so that's to cover their ass legally. I just don't think they should be doing that. I was dyeing plastic earlier. I hope in a ventilated space, Callum. At least I think anytime that you're doing shit to plastic to make it really hot, I think you need to be ventilating. But anyways, Pat and Yuzu got like both got the same sword. It was an Urukai sword. And I got, what the fuck did I get? It was another evil guy sword. And my sword came out better as well. I just got very lucky that day, I think. I had a nice hot shower, and I made a cool sword. Anyways, I would have preferred if they just gave me like a finished sword and didn't off-put the labor onto me. I don't understand how a child could effectively mix resin like they are expecting in this. And like have a good result, because there's like bubbles in it and stuff, and you have to, and it's like, well, what do you do if there's bubbles in it? And it's like, well, then you just fill it with more resin. And I'm like, everything about this sounds like it's a bad idea for children to play with. I feel similarly about like stuffing slime into toys. Like, oh, here's like a doll, and you can like fill her legs with slime. I'm like, that sounds awful. That sounds like it's gonna be disgusting in like 1 month tops. Anyway, should we work a little bit? Should we work a little bit today? I did promise that I would. This is never been seen before, legally distinct. Neko Mikki. You've never seen before. Well, I guess I have streamed work on this model before, so you have seen me work on this model, but definitely you don't know this VTuber. Never seen this VTuber before. You can tell because I've never worked on a VTuber with a mustache. Neko Mikki. Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other fun things to Neko Mikki, I love your dress up games. I knew you were gonna say that. Something in my brain said I knew that the Yuzu's gonna make a dress up Nikki joke. All right. I did a lot of the setup for this hair last night when I was watching Christmas movies with Pat. And it's looking really lovely so far. I'm really terrified that I'm gonna have to manually mesh these braids because they're just these huge braids, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I already manually meshed like all of these little pieces, so wish me luck. Wish me luck. I'm trying my best. So, honestly, I don't even really need to see the head. Turn that off. Okay. So, hair. I still need a new mouse. My scroll wheel is still broken. And I've asked Santa. I've asked Santa for a new mouse for Christmas. So you're just going to have to put up with what I've got right now until then. Until then, we're going to have to deal with the fact that I'm zooming in and out like an idiot. Oh, I did get a new laptop. I think I mentioned that a little bit. But I'm very excited about it. It seems to be working pretty good so far. I haven't been using it a ton. I still need to like log in to like all of my different services on my laptop. But it'll be nice to be able to work a little bit over it's weird calling it my holiday because if I'm working over my holiday, it's not really a holiday. But I take a pretty long holiday just because it's a lot of trouble to travel. So I'm looking forward to being able to like sit on a nice beach and work. And with like a drink in my hand. I think it's gonna be really nice. It'll be really fun. Maybe a horse will come up to me. Maybe a scary horse will come up to me. On Scary Horse Island. For those of you who are unfamiliar, uninitiated, exactly like that, Gore. I take a lovely little trip to visit my family who live on Scary Horse Island. That's the name of the island. It's Scary Horse Island. It's an island full of scary horses. Don't look it up. That's all the information that you need to know. Basie, the horse is here. And it's lovely. I get to have nice island drinks and I get to enjoy a lot of sunshine when a lot of other people are very cold. And I like that. It's good for somebody like me. Cuz I like the sun. I like beaches. And I like celebrating in the snow a little bit for winter, but if we're being honest with ourselves, the Christmases aren't really they're not really snowy Christmases anymore. I mean, I guess if maybe you live in like Canada, then you might get some snowy Christmases, but I haven't seen one in a long time. So I'm happy to trade that out for a little bit of sun instead. I'm alive. I am alive. And I'm working on your rival, your legally distinct rival's hair right now. I hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling much better today. I think you can tell like I'm still like a little bit funny in the throat. Like I'm still getting better, but I feel great compared to like where I was before. I feel so much better than I did even like 2 days ago. Just a tiny bit though. Yeah, like by the time like Sunday rolls around, or by Saturday rolls around, I'll be normal again. Um, but yeah, I'm just so happy to not be congested. There's something really fucking annoying about being congested that it just like when your head is full of so much snot that you just can't think. It just makes me so agitated. And I'm like, oh, thank God that's over. Especially because I took a lot of time off to hang out with my friends, and so I'm like, I have to get back to work. I have to get back to work. And my body is just like, no. And I'm like, you were sick before my friends got here anyway. What is your problem? And they're like, secret. I'm like, fuck. But I'm doing good, and I hope you're all doing good too. I've been seeing a shocking amount of other people online who are like complaining about being sick as well. So, I guess especially with like it's Thanksgiving this week, right? Like yes, okay. I haven't been paying attention to the days as much as I should be. Um with like a communal holiday like that coming up, please take care of yourselves. Please don't get other people sick if you can help it. Get better, take care of yourselves. It's next week, it's not this week? What the fuck? Okay, thank God. Is it the third week or the fourth week? There's just too much shit going on. There's just too much shit going on. I was not, because it was too much this month for me that I'm like, I was just planning to get a rotisserie chicken and call it a day. It's the last Thursday in November. That feels wrong to me. I feel like it should always be the third Thursday because it sounds nice. The third Thursday. I truly have. That's the holiday that I have the worst time keeping track of. Because I always want it to be a certain day, and then people are like, it's not. I'm like, what do you mean it's not? No! Wrong! It is! Haven't worked for over 3 years. Good savings. You start again on Tuesday. You're pretty antsy. Oh my gosh, good luck. That would make me pretty scared. That would make me pretty scared. I mean, like, I guess there is a point where I'll probably I might end up in that same situation because I'm doing freelance right now and I'm my own, I'm my own boss. My own boss. But, like, I'm pretty young. I'll probably have another job at some point. And I'm like, oh, working for another person? I don't know if I'm built for that. I'm too opinionated to work to work like a corporate job again. But I can understand. You're gonna do great. I can understand your fears. You're gonna do great. It's really not that hard. For me, it's the people that are the hardest part. The job stuff is so easy. It'll be nice to have an income again, but the rust is scaring you a bit. You'll be fine. You gotta work hard for the first 2 weeks, and then nobody will really bother you all that much. You gotta be very nice and very happy to work. Star little employee who loves capitalism for about 2 weeks, maybe a month. And then you can kind of be normal after that. That's the ticket. That's the trick. Hi Kiki, welcome on in. I hope you are doing well. And then you overthrow the boss, and then you unionize. Correct. Revolution. Mutiny. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better. I was sick and now I am not feeling sick. I'm definitely like recovering. But recovering is much better than where I was before. And I'm just I'm honestly just really excited to be getting back to work. As you know, as funny as that may sound, I really like the work that I do, and I'm kind of when I get sick, I get really mad that I can't do it. Imagine a union in the video games industry. Ooh, I'm imagining it. Ooh. Wow, it's that image in like The Simpsons where it's like everybody's joining hands and like running in a little cute little circle. It would be so nice. It would be so awesome.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
Yeah, it would be so awesome. It would be so cool. That reminds me of I haven't been seeing the takes because I don't use Twitter anymore. So I kind of am not on a website where people have like takes like that anymore. Using Blue Sky has been really, really good for my mental health. And just sort of like the time that I have in the day. It's a lot harder to sort of waste your entire day on that website. So it's really, really good for me. But I have like seen people chat a little bit about the contenders for the game awards, the game of the year. Can't wait to see how gorgeous this hair comes out too. It's gonna be so nice. I'm so excited. I really want to add some nice depth to these braids for like the left and right turns. We'll see how that goes, but I really like this outfit, Mickey, because um it's so simple in terms of like pieces. It's a lot of like really nice like essential pieces, so I can just really focus on like the details of it. And I mean, I guess your first outfit was like that too, where like silhouette wise there's not too many like things going on, so I can just really focus on those nice little details, but this outfit in particular is especially good for that. And I'm like, it's nice. You don't even remember what games came out this year? There were a couple games on the Game of the Year list. It was like, I think the Elden Ring DLC is on there for Game of the Year. Like the contenders, I think there's 6 games. It's either 6 or 5. But I remember it was like Elden Ring DLC, Black Myth Wukong, um the Metaphor Refantasia. I think something Final Fantasy? I don't remember. Astrobot and Balatro. All of those things. I love those. Not I don't love all those things. I love Balatro. Out of all of those things, I would be happiest if Balatro won because I think that would be crazy. Balatro is one of the Game of the Year contenders. I think that people don't give a shit about things about video games where you can't see at the pores on everyone's faces. I'm always going to root for the game that has like a stylistic thing going on and isn't just like AAA, how many polygons can we put in this bad boy? Balatro is a damn good ass fucking game that broke the Google Play market. Made by what? One fucking guy? I think it deserves to be celebrated. I think it's great. It's awesome. I don't know if people at large are talking about Balatro, but I also would love to see Astrobot win, despite never playing it myself because I will not buy a PS5 just to play Astrobot. I do really like Astrobot, and I do think Astrobot brings something to the table that is new and interesting and exciting and warrants attention. Which again leads back to the thing of I don't care how many polygons you put on your people or that we can see every pore on their face. I don't give a shit about that. I want to be able to spawn 1,000 apples. I want to spawn 1,000 apples, and that's where the power of gaming should be going. Okay? It should have never been. It should have never been about high definition, making people look so much like people that it's scary. It should have been being able to spawn 1,000 apples. And the apples look so beautiful and juicy. And that's what Astrobot is to me. And I think, like, I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I don't pretend to be a game developer. And even if I was a game developer, a lot of times it's not even game developers who are, like, the ones making the decisions on the calls on what kind of games to make in the first place. So I'm not a game executive. I'm not an executive at a AAA video game studio. But if I was an executive at a AAA game studio, I would take one look at Astrobot and I would be like, oh shit. We've like reached the wall on how realistic we can make people look in video games. The next step is making games fun again. Is spawning 1,000 apples. There's something really fun and cool about Astrobot, and you feel like you're playing in a ball pit. And it's truly like play and joy. And it's just like incredible. And I think that people should look at that and be like, wow, we should be doing more of this. But I'm not a game executive. I'm not even a game dev. But if I was, I would be paying attention, you know? Only indie devs really get to do that. Yeah. And it's true for animation as well. Like, there's been, like, such a huge sort of development of the indie animation scene, which I'm a lot more plugged into. But just, like, sort of the costs involved with making games or making animation are just so massive that you kind of just have to deal with a lot of people who don't necessarily know very much about your work, who just have a lot of money, and you just have to deal with those people who have a lot of money, and they get the decision on what the fuck people are actually making, which is, I wish it wasn't like that. The indie stuff is good. The indie stuff is nice. I'm happy to see that things are shifting a little bit and putting a little bit of power back into individuals' hands, but the costs are so massive, you know. It's like the single person creators that I'm always the most amazed by, and VTubers, and that's kind of like why I'm so like interested in the VTuber scene, is because I think it's kind of in a sense an extension of animation. It's live animation. It's kind of cool as hell when you take a step back and actually think about it for a second. I love it. I love it very much. And I think, you know, corporations and stuff are always a little bit slow on the uptake, but I wouldn't be surprised in the next few years if we saw more people, like more companies getting into VTubing things. Fuck, man, they had Gargura at the Dodgers game. Me and Yuzu kept calling her the Dodgers mascot. I got a Gargura keychain for Yuzu at round 1 when Yuzu was here. And I was like, here you go, your Dodgers mascot. VTubers are taking over. Someday you should tell the story about the last game that you worked on. Oh my god. I wish I could tell you guys the stories of things that I've worked on. But then I would dox myself, because everyone is very thoroughly credited when you work in the animation industry. And I've worked on some small ass productions, so yeah, don't do that. I think, like, if you think about like Doobie, that's her name. Yeah, that's her name. Doobie, who was corporate for a while and then stopped doing corporate work and was like, "Oh yeah, I have an Emmy." Like I actually could tell you guys I have an Emmy, and I'm like, "Oh my god." And it's so funny because as, that happens to like a lot of people. Yeah, and it's like, well, if you say like just if you can literally list like two things that you worked on and IMDb exists, people will know immediately who you are. Yeah, so it's like that's the thing. If you're cool with people like knowing who you are, like then that's one thing. I like to be a little bit more private on it. So that and like I don't know. I've done a lot of complaining about jobs that I've worked on in the past, and I'm not gonna get in trouble in any capacity for the things that I've said because I've never said anything that bad. But I've been really burned out by the shows that I've been on. Um, and I think it's kind of bummer when people like those shows and somebody's like, "Oh yeah, they treated me like crap on it." Like, but like a good show can treat its employees like crap in the same way that a bad show can treat its employees like gold. So I if there's one show I would love to talk about, it's just my favorite one that I ever worked on, but I won't. You'll just have to become my friend and then I'll tell you. Just like, buy me a couple drinks or something. People working on the show making it great in spite of the working conditions. Oh my god. It's always an uphill battle because everybody always wants to make something the best thing that it can be until you get to a certain point where you're like, fuck it, man, I'm so tired and I don't give a fuck. Sometimes the best bad shows are the ones where everybody's already like signed on to the fact that they're like, this is a piece of shit and we're here to collect the paycheck and have a good time. And that's kind of fun. That's kind of awesome. Sometimes the best shows are the ones that are made where nobody's looking. I am a huge fan of that. More than a good show, I love a good bad show that has the energy of like, oh, the people who worked on this had fun, you know? I just don't know. I like indie things. I like bad movies. I like bad games. I like, just sort of the wide array of media that you can expose yourself to. And whatever that all means. It's tragically pretty beautiful how animators have such a passion for a show or a game despite being treated like dookie. Tragically beautiful, ironic, don't know how to describe it. I think it's just sort of the nature of the beast, and it's in a way it's also the nature of art, you know? Like art is difficult. And working with people is difficult. The scale of working in animation or in games is so massive that there's so much of a social aspect to all of it. And whenever there's a social aspect involved, shit can go really really south really fast. Because it's hard. And sometimes people can be completely trying their best at every single step and it just doesn't turn out quite right. I think that the most difficult thing in all of it is just like having good like a good director and good direction. I think the social aspect more than the like being like a genius in your craft, like that doesn't matter for shit. Being a genius in your craft doesn't mean fuck all. Are you nice to people? That's what matters. Only done one corpo design thing. That was with UO. Forgive me, I have no idea what UO is. I have no. Are you missing an F in there? UFO? You worked with aliens? Worked on a few projects that were a hassle, but everyone was so passionate about it. Yes. Urban Outfitters. Wow. Okay. Wow. I don't know anything about Urban Outfitters aside from the controversies that they've gotten themselves into. I remember I would go to Urban Outfitters just to like, they would always have like stupid, silly books to look at, or just like joke gag gifts and stuff. I don't think I ever bought anything else from Urban Outfitters. It was just like, oh, here's a band-aids that look like bacon, and I'm like, high school me is like, that's hilarious. But you know, I mean, the corporate world is fascinating. Yeah, yours wasn't a controversy one. I would hope not. I would hope not. I would hope that it was a lovely time and an easy paycheck. The world of like graphic design and like I guess like product design is one that is very foreign to me. But I'm like, wow, that's a crazy world. I have only ever worked in like digital media. I guess it doesn't surprise me that you have that kind of experience though, Callum, because you're very good at just making stuff. I'm like, I never even think about like, oh, you can just make that stuff and you just go ahead and make stuff. I'm like, what the hell? You can just do that? I didn't know you could just make things. And you do it and you're like, it feels like it's easy. Like you make it seem easy. You love making things. It's awesome. Whenever I have like a space of my own, I would like to get a 3D printer. I have like a bucket list dream of mine is to make like 3D print some dolls. I want to 3D print my own dolls. I think that would heal me in one way or another. I want that. But you know, for me, first steps is, you know, making sure I got food and clothes and a roof over my head. Thinking about, you know, getting a bigger space to live in before getting a large 3D printer. And then I can learn Blender. And then we can learn Blender. I'd love access to a laser cutter again. Ooh. Ooh. That laser cutters are crazy. That's, I don't know. That's something that I see. I see a laser cutter. It's the same thing with 3D printers. 3D printers and laser cutters are Star Trek shit to me. It's Star Trek shit that we have in the real world. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean they just, you could like use like light to cut through these things like in Star Wars? What? That's so crazy. This is gonna go up and down. Yeah, it should go out. And then in the other way. Okay, oop. I'm still like situating where my mouse is sitting and I'm accidentally clicking because it's in like a little bit of a different spot. And I'm like, oh. I have to like find where my arms are comfortable. You used to run the one at uni? Oh my gosh, so that means you saw everybody acting stupid. Unless it was just you who did stuff for people. In which case, you got to be stupid if you wanted to. Is this Frank Sinatra? This is Richard Cheese. This is he does a lot of big band covers of pop music. You know, they'd give you the files and you'd set it up. That makes sense. A laser cutter seems a lot more dangerous than a 3D printer. A 3D printer you don't let other people use because you don't want them to break your 3D printer. A laser cutter you don't let other people use because they're gonna fucking hurt themselves. they're gonna I don't even know what hazards really go into it, but I'm sure that you can hurt yourself pretty easily with it. You're bad, it still feels classic? I mean, I think it's definitely the intent. I think that Frank Sinatra is definitely the inspiration. So that's a compliment to Richard, I think. Used a laser cutter in uni and it was the most magical thing ever. Also like the like medical machines, like CAT scans and MRIs and those sort of things. I'm like, that's Star Trek shit too. That's scary. That's crazy. Laser cutter tattoos? Ooh! Like, that's good. Just, like, go and get a brand. Go get, like, yourself branded. We've been doing that to horses and cows for a long time. Just do that one instead. Oh my god. What the fuck? No! Don't do that. Huh? No? Me and Yuzu and Pat were supposed to get tattoos. We were gonna get tattoos of Baby Among Us behind our ears, but the person I knew who could tattoo us wasn't available, and I literally I don't know how to make appointments for a tattoo. So we didn't get to do that. I still really want it. We're just gonna have to get it whenever we hang out next time. I think I did put it off a little bit because I was scared. Because I don't have any tattoos. And I was like, I don't know if it's not someone that I trust. I don't know, like, tattoo artists in the area. I don't know if they're any good. That's my first tattoo. I'm like, that's scary. So I was like, oh, I don't know. Next time. Let's increase the softness of this a little bit.
Piggy dipping.
Oh, I should hydrate. Thank you.
Dipping at the pig
I'm sorry, Yuzu. I'm sorry, Yuzu. Would you want to get a laser cutter tattoo next time, Yuzu?
Save.
Oh God!
Save.
God, please!
Save. Save. Save.
From laser cutting leather, I could tell you would not be a
Save.
fun time even being there. Is the smell bad? Is the smell really bad? Because that's what I imagine. The smell is not good. Thank you for taking care of my file and also my hydration, Captain Boobeard. Welcome on in. Be like Picard. Hydrate. Hydrate. I was thinking about all of the fucked up Picards that we made, and I'm like, how do I incorporate this into BZ lore, right? And I think what it is, I think it's like that one episode of Gravity Falls where Dipper makes all of the Dipper clones, and then they just kind of get a little, like, some progressively fucked up ones. Paper Jam Dipper. And so I think that we maybe have been cloning Picard and he just gets a little bit fucked up every single time that we do it. But he loves to party. He loves to party. Oh, also, if you're wondering what's under my hat today, it's Shark Mantha. Shark Mantha! She's under there today. What the hell? Oh, I just like hovered over my search bar and it said Edwin Hubble's birthday. Happy birthday, Edwin Hubble. Is that the Hubble Space Telescope guy? Or is that somebody else? I was just like jump scared by Edwin Hubble and his birthday. Shark Mantha. Oh, the gif that Pat sent. Wait, I need to find that. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I got distracted by something else. Where is Shark Mantha? Yuzu. Oh, I found it. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, I mean, it's good. It's really good. It's really good. Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Oh. Oh, I don't think they want me showing this on Twitch. I don't think they I don't think they want me showing that on Twitch. I saw it before that and almost sent it to me, but it was so visceral that you couldn't. You had to protect me. You were like, I have to protect. Thank you. But also, when Pat sent it, I did have a... It's one of those things that you see and you're just like, oh. Just, okay. Okay, Shark Mantha. She's beautiful. That's my wife. That's my wife, okay? You better be nice. You better be nice. That's my wife. I made this whole playlist of Richard Cheese music, and I haven't even been able to use it yet. Because I've been playing Chicken Police. Me when my wife is Shark Mantha? Exactly! You get it. You understand. Okay. I'm gonna move that little piece. I'm just gonna move this a little bit in. Okay. Synthesize corners. Oh! Yuzu, you going to sleep, Yuzu? Good night, Yuzu. Everybody say good night to Yuzu. Hope you have an amazing stream, detective. Oh, thank you. Every stream is amazing when my friends are all here. Yay! It's amazing just because my nose isn't stuffed anymore, if I'm being honest. It's amazing because I can breathe. We get to see Ice Baby. There we go. Callum is on it. All right. So I'm almost done. Okay, so there's a lot of different pieces here with the hair. I'm just working on the physics today. I'll work on the angles later. There's so many things. And there's like different strays on this side, but they're not, some of them are the same. Some of them are the same. So I've got a little bit, 3 little strays left, and then I also want to do a little bit of movement on the scrunchie. And then we have the end of the braid. Oh my god, it's a lot of hair. It's a lot of hair. I just need to focus on the one. I need to focus on the one, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking back to the Game Awards and we were talking about, I say we. I'm the one talking here. I guess you guys are in chat talking about, I don't know. I never care that much about award shows and when things like win awards like Oscars and Grammys and stuff like that, unless the thing I like wins, and that's when I care. But I never really expect the thing I like to win, because I'm like, ow, it's rigged anyways. I don't whatever, it's rigged. I don't need to care about whether my thing's gonna win, because you know, the whole thing is, you know, they're consulting a pool of people who have a lot more money than me and have very different opinions about the world. So I don't know. I think I'm a little bit jaded because I think a lot about the Oscars and how like animation in the Oscars and like the animation category is always sort of treated very unfairly, and like it's only seen as a medium for kids, and so it's not really shown the same kind of respect. Oh, there's like, you know, there's always interesting trends with stuff happening in there, which is to say, it's very interesting that like for such a long time Disney and Pixar had such a strong chokehold on winning um the winning the animated Oscar, and I think just like much more recently it's been like they've not been doing good with their movies, and they're not been doing good with winning that award in particular either. And stuff like that's interesting to me, because it's like it's for a while it was just sort of a surefire thing, and now people are like, no, we're gonna give it to Ghibli even if I haven't seen it. Like, like, oh god damn, okay. Super freak, she's super freaky. Ow. The only movie that I really want to see this, like, you know, quarter 4 movie season is I what's it called? Is it Red One? I think they call it Red One. I want to see that movie. I want to see the cheesy action Christmas movie. I don't think it's going to be good. I don't even want it to be good. I just think it's going to be cheesy and stupid, and I don't know. I think it's because I'm an old hag now. I kind of get really excited about Christmas. I don't give a fuck about Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? And you can don't get me in trouble. Don't get me in trouble. You can love Sonic the Hedgehog as much as you want. I don't give a fuck about Sonic the Hedgehog on a personal level. I I don't care about the movies. I don't care about the games necessarily. I don't care about him. And the more people talk about him and get excited about him, the less I care. But that's okay. We can like different things, and that's fine. And I know that Sonic the Hedgehog is very important to a lot of people. He's an important part of a lot of people's childhoods. He was not an important part of mine. I played a lot of Sonic games as a kid. I was much more of a fan of like Spyro, but I don't know. I don't feel very strongly about the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. At least not in the same way that a lot of other people do. And I have like a personal problem with sort of like the pace in which that they are releasing those movies and sort of like the unsustainability of them releasing these movies so quickly and you like churning through a lot of overseas animation studios to put them in theaters more quickly than they probably should. I like to stick around and watch the full credits for movies cuz I don't know, I'm one of those motherfuckers who claps when the plane lands, I guess, but for animation. And I did that with Sonic 2 and I don't know, this is a problem with like Marvel movies as well, but I already knew that Marvel like really churned through a lot of studios for their vis effects. They really there's a lot of names on Sonic 2 and I guess, you know, it's a lot of people getting work, but I don't really know if it's fairly is my concern. And I saw that with Sonic 2 and I can't get hyped for the third one because of that. Sorry that's like a bummer take. That's kind of a bummer take, but like that's just kind of how I'm built, I guess. um I'm too fucking woke, I guess, to enjoy movies properly. I don't know. I mean, like, uh, it just it made me feel really gross, and I was like, I don't want to see another one. It honestly makes sense to you, yeah. I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of problems with the animation industry and sort of like the outsourcing of a lot of work um to companies where people are paid a lot less and are a lot less unionized. I just think things should be made slower. I don't like playing AAA games because most of them are made under horrible conditions. Yeah. It takes a little bit of the fun out of it. Like, it was a thing where it was like the Sonic movies to me were like, okay, like I'm not like, I didn't grow up with Sonic in the same way that a lot of other people did. So I was enjoying them from the point of like dumb fun. And then like once you took out the aspect of like dumb fun from it, I'm like, oh, I'm not invested in this like that anymore, you know? When you I'm like, "Oh, this isn't goofy." This isn't goofy silly, and I wish it was, but my brain's fucked up like that. Um and if you watch it, I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you're a bad person for enjoying Sonic the Hedgehog in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I just got a weird brain. I just got a weird ass brain. Um and also like movies cost like $20 to go see. I'm getting a lot pickier about what the fuck I actually want to sit my ass in a movie theater for. I probably won't see Red One in a movie theater. I probably won't have the opportunity to go to a movie theater closer to Christmas. They don't have one on Scary Horse Island, as far as I'm aware. So I'm just gonna solo this so I can see all of it. There we go. Is Sonic the Hedgehog this holiday season? Is I know that Moana 2 is. I'm very interested to see what happens with Moana 2. That's a very interesting situation in that, like, that was intended to be, like, we're back in the era of Disney making, like, made-for-TV movies, but they're, like, made-for-streaming movies, and then they're pushing them to theater anyways, and I'm like, okay. Interesting. I'm excited. I'm interested to see what people think of that and how that looks in the end. But I do know some people that worked on it, and I'm like, I want to see their name in the credits, so I probably, you know, I will see it at some point. Took you a bit to remember the last movie you saw in theaters was Barbie. It was Barbie. The Barbenheimer. I did Barbenheimer. I remember very distinctly when I went to go see Oppenheimer, somebody in the row in front of me hit a fat rip of their vape right before the movie started, and there was a person sitting next to me who was reading a book in the dark movie theater. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, I was just like, what is going on? Where am I? And the Barbie movie going experience was very fun. That was some time ago. A theater near you is showing Ghibli films right now, you think, but the tickets have probably been booked for weeks. Who reads in a theater? It wasn't during the movie. Like, it was like before the movie started. And yeah, I was also confused. But also, like, if you're gonna, like, you could, like, read on your phone, you know? Like, I guess I would rather than be reading on on a book because the phone is bright, but it was before the movie. So, like, I wasn't. Maybe they were trying to impress people. That was my only assumption, was that they could be trying to impress people at the opening of the Oppenheimer movie. I thought Oppenheimer was kind of a jerk fest of a movie, personally. It was like a little Oscar baity for my tastes. They really needed you to know. They really needed you to know that Oppenheimer fucks. That he fucked a lot of women. And I was like, I feel like this is not. I think we should focus more on the atrocities. I thought the atrocities were more important. But you're telling me he had sex with women? The only way I got through that movie personally was I had to, in my mind, I'm like, Cillian Murphy looks like a beautiful, beautiful butch throughout that whole movie. I'm like, oh my god. And I thought I was crazy for thinking that. I thought I was crazy for being like, Cillian Murphy looks like a beautiful butch as Oppenheimer. And then the lesbians in my life were like, you're absolutely right. Oh. Well, that's not, maybe I'll have to just, like, go in and fix that art a little bit. Art. Yeah, I'd say the atrocities are important. It was the scene where Oppenheimer was having a sexy time with the lady, and, she got, like, a book from the bookshelf, and it was in, like, Sanskrit or something like that, and she was like, what does this say? And he's like, it says, I am death, become destroyer of worlds. And I was like, in the middle of okay. Like, I was just like, okay, this is weird. I don't think this is gonna work for this. I think I'm just gonna manually move this how I want it to. Also, Josh Peck was in it. And it was weird seeing Josh Peck in it. think you're good never seeing the movie. I think the like cultural impact that it had was largely in part with the fact that it released with Oppenheim, not with Barbie. That I feel like there would have been less cultural impact if that movie didn't release on the same day as Barbie. Um, but you know, that's you know, that's its own thing. It was visually a very nice movie. You know what? I'm still not happy with the way that this movement is going. I'm just gonna move it like this. Make my rainy day. Living in a material world. I'm a material girl. You are a material girl. It was really nice though for like a moment there for people to like all kind of get excited about one thing. Like I love like a pop culture moment. I feel like the pop culture moment right now is Wicked, and I'm not interested in seeing Wicked. Once again, because I'm pretentious, but like it's not because I'm not a theater kid, because I definitely am, but it's because I am a theater kid that I'm not interested. Does that make sense? I'm too much of a theater kid to want to go and see the Wicked movie. Yes. I'm too much of a theater kid, and I'm also um very easily annoyed by movies that aren't lit well. I'm like, I don't want to go see that movie in theaters because I'll just be angry the whole time that the shot is like all backlit. I'll just be mad. Like, I don't want to get mad at the movie like that. I'll just listen to the music and see if I like that, you know? I'll listen to it on Spotify or whatever. I think I need more mesh in this. There we go. Arcane will be releasing its last episodes on Saturday, so you finally get to watch that with your friend who doesn't watch stuff that's not fully released. That is honestly, I get that. I get that 100%. I read all of Dungeon Meshi like only when it was when Yuzu told me, "Oh, it's like done. Like the manga's finished. Like you can just go and read it all." And I went, "Oh, awesome. I'll do that now." Like it is very rare for me to get excited about a piece of media that is kind of endless. The big exception, the most recent exception to that rule is Dandadan. I fucking love Dandadan. I love Dandadan. Dandadan, 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 Dan. I want to listen to it. So, Richard, I've had enough of you. I want to listen to Dandadan. I want Dandadan. I've I'm caught up with the manga of Dandadan too, which I did do in a little bit as a panic response. the first week of November. I just sort of spent a lot of time instead of doom scrolling. I just read all of Dawn to Dawn. That was a good decision on my behalf because I liked reading all of it. And it's really fucking good. And everybody's watching the episodes that came out most recently and they're like, wow, this shit's really good. And it's like, yeah, it is really good. Haven't started Dawn to Dawn yet. It's at the top of your list. You should watch Dawn to Dawn. It's fabulous. I won't say anything about it. I won't say anything more about it. Aside from, like, more than any other piece of media, the stakes of Dawn to Dawn are so funny to me and so good that I'm like, nobody's doing it like them. I need more people to be doing it like them. There's never been an anime where the stakes have made me go like they need to fight. They need to fight to fix this problem they have. They need to. The stakes have never been higher. And if you've seen Dawn to Dawn and know what I'm talking about, you understand what the stakes are. Oh! Wow! Sprinklebat! Hello, Sprinklebat. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Hi. I've got bats in my attic. Where? Oh my god. I gotta go give them a little treat. I better go give them some little ice cream or something. Welcome on in. If you don't know me, I'm Beezy. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does live 2D rigging and has silly side adventures on the weekend. Today we are doing some hair physics work, working on these lovely braids. And yeah, I hope you had a wonderful stream, Sprinklebat. If you have to go and do some post-stream care, you are more than welcome to do so. I was yapping about how much I love Dawn to Dawn. Welcome on in. He said that's so cute. Oh, he said help so cute. Oh, that's the bat in my attic. Oh, of course. I forget that he's a bat sometimes. Cause to me, he's a stuffed animal. He's an alien first, a stuffed animal second, and a bat third. He is all three of those things, but he is an alien who lives inside of a stuffed animal bat. Half alien, half toy, all bat. It's true. It's true. We were talking about Dawn to Dawn. Had a chill short stream, tried something different, a little scuffed. Just got home from a trip last night. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Where did you go? Feel free to ignore if you have to go and take care of yourself, do post-stream care. But I would love to know more if you want to share more. I'm gonna hydrate. I'm recovering from a cold. Need to start Dawn to Dawn? Your hub's read the manga? It's crazy. It's crazy. There are some things with Dawn to Dawn that I don't like. But there's like some things about Dawn to Dawn that I really, really like. And I think I've said this on stream before, but maybe it's just in my head. I don't know. Dawn to Dawn to me is, maybe I just said this to my friends. I don't remember. There was like one moment reading the Dawn to Dawn manga and just sort of like looking at everything that was in front of me. I remember the moment exactly, but I don't want to spoil anybody. But there was a specific thing that happened, and it was the scene in Ratatouille where the critic takes a bite of the ratatouille and he flashbacks to when he was a kid. That was me reading Dawn to Dawn, and I went, oh my god. Oh my god, it's Ranma. Like, I was like, wait, this is Ranma. I was like, oh my god. It's like the romantic comedy and like situations, and it's like we have like this central pair that's like very specific to the core, you know, what the manga is about, but we also introduce all of these crazy ass tertiary characters that are also sort of like vying for the romantic people's attentions. And it's just like, oh my god, it's Ranma. And it took me a while to realize it, but when I did, I was like, oh. Oh. So that's my like glowing review of Dan Da Dan. It's like Ranma if Ranma had more of a it's a more shonen. It's a more shonen Ranma because Ranma is it has like stuff that it has fighting and that's interesting. Dan Da Dan has like serious crazy ass fighting going on. It's like an excuse to do like cute romantic shit, but also to do like the manga's beautiful. The manga's awesome if you can find a way to read it so you can see the like pages as like a horizontal spread instead of just one page at a time. Because the mangaka loves to do these absolutely gorgeous, like 2-page, just spreads of just like a battle scene, just crazy shit happening, and it's fucking beautiful every time. It's awesome. Like, this is, wow, it's spectacular. And also that opening by Creepy Nuts is fucking awesome. I love Dan Da Dan. My one gripe with Dan Da Dan is that, like, they introduce so many crazy tertiary characters, and I feel like they introduce them, they have them do their thing, you get their backstory, and then they're usually there and hanging out, but we never really see them interacting with each other in like a significant way, which I think is also in a lot of ways true with Ranma, in that the characters always circle Ranma. They always circle Ranma, and they circle, is it Akane? I think is the girl's name. They always circle the two of them, and they don't really circle each other ever. But I'm like, I want to see them interact. I want to see the other characters interacting with each other. I want to make other fun little ships here, okay? I don't want to just focus on the main two, because they create these awesome, compelling, fun characters, and I'm like, can they talk to each other a bit more? There's also like a lot of fighting. I'm like, I don't need the stakes to be huge. I just want them to get hot pot. But that's like me and my like shoujo sensibilities. So that's my shoujo sensibilities coming into play. I do like when the stakes are big and crazy a little bit, but I like it more. The character interactions are the soul of it. Like like the character interactions are the soul of it. You can't argue anything different. That's what everybody's there for, okay? And I think the story that I've been told by Lux about Dan Da Dan and like the mangaka is that the mangaka was like selling Dan Da Dan to publishers, and the publishers were like, this is great, you're really good at, you know, what you're doing here, like, you've got great things, but your characters are not good. Like, your characters are not compelling, and you need to go and read 100 shoujo manga. You need to go read 100 shoujo manga and then come back to this, and then you'll have something good. And because it was the characters were just like lacking in that capacity, and thank fucking God, because the characters are so good for it. That was his editor. I don't know the people necessarily. Yeah. Editor, publisher. Editor makes more sense. But to just be like, your characters suck, go read shoujo. And then and then it's like, oh, it's very clear that he did. Like he did his research, and it was good research. It makes it what it is, and it makes it really good. And if you're wondering, BZ, who is your favorite character, you don't have to ask me that question. You already know what the answer is. It's Turbo Granny. I love Turbo Granny. Develop some emotions. Yes! Oh my god, yeah. I didn't read the story myself. I just had the story told to me by Lux told me the story, so you're getting it through another person. We're whispered down the lane. But yeah, it's spectacular. It's so fun. I'm very excited for there in the opening there's a lot of characters, and there's one character that we haven't really seen. We haven't seen yet. In the opening, and I'm excited to get to him because his whole deal is crazy, and they spend a lot of time on it. His deal is crazy. Definitely watch the anime. Yeah, I would say start with the anime, and then if you really like it, then get into the manga. It is a lot of manga to catch up with. For me, it was just like I watched the anime and I was sort of like desperate to put my mind to something, and I went, let's read the Dandadan manga. And I was glad that I did that. But it's, it's 170 chapters. That's not an easy thing to get through if you don't have a lot of time on your hands. But it was what helped me sleep at night, so. Trying to try so fucking hard just to get through one Chainsaw Man without feeling like you were reading the text and blasting through without appreciating the art and taking in the scenes. I have not read Chainsaw Man. I don't even necessarily know if I'm caught up with Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is depressing. There's a lot of interesting things going on there that, I think it's one that I would like to come back to when it's a little bit more finished. Or I think it's an anime that somebody else has to put on for me. I always joke about I hate anime. And I don't hate Chainsaw Man. I don't hate anime. It's just I'm very picky. And I'm not always reaching to put on the new episode. Dandadan is one where I'm like, I want to watch the new episode when it comes out. I want to watch the new episode immediately when it comes out. Okay, there we go. There's those two. Synthesize that. I'm gonna add some more squares to this. Okay, so we have that. Chainsaw Man is depressing. Yes. It's part of it that weirdly something resonates. It's a hard feeling to describe. Denji lives a horrible life and is taken advantage by everyone around him. Makes you want to see him. Makes me want to see him live a better life. Yes. Yes. Denji is a very unique character, and it's a very unique thing going on with Chainsaw Man. It's very harsh. It's very depressing. I think that's the issue with it for me, is that I'm not gonna reach out to watch it because it's so sad that I have to be in the right headspace going into it. I can't be too sad or I can't be too happy to watch it because it will make me, I have to be in the right mood where my mood isn't going to be affected by watching Chainsaw Man. But it's lovely and it's definitely beautiful, and I think Pochita is very cute. That's what I have to say about that. Let's do path deformation. Oh. Rarely do depressing stuff. Bounce off a pun pun because it was pushed to you really hard by a friend. All they would talk about was how horrible things were. Chainsaw Man's a lot easier to digest because of the fun designs and the interesting world premise. Yes, and I also think there's something going on with Chainsaw Man where I think because Denji and also like Power, like they're characters that are enduring horrible conditions, but they're also kind of like really stupid and funny, you know? So that sort of like lightens the mood of everything because they're dumbasses. Like, you know, that helps. Things can't just be all depressing all of the time. You need to have the good parts as well. And then that makes the sadder parts sadder. But that's what makes good media. I think a lot of good media makes really strong swings for really really impactful comedy and also really impactful drama. A good roller coaster has like a balance of ups and downs, you know? I was thinking about that a little bit today because I was thinking about Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And I was like, damn, Star Trek Deep Space Nine is such a funny ass show that's also like deeply dramatic and like in like a Shakespearean kind of way, and has some of the just like really impressive dramatic performances, and sort of like reconciles with some like horrible facts of war. And then you also have episodes where all of the aliens play baseball and they're really bad at it. And Yakuza I think is also a good example of that. I think that when you have the high highs and that makes the low lows feel lower. If you don't have the high highs, then you don't have the people don't care for the characters. The baseball. That's such a cute baseball emote. Anyways, I could talk about Star Trek Deep Space Nine for the whole stream if nobody stopped me. If I reflect this motion, is it gonna go crazy? Oh, it's actually pretty normal. I just have to copy this part here. And then this here. Oh, not that. Might move this over a little bit. A lot of those hype train emotes are good. Oh, they are hype train emotes, aren't they? They're like really cute and simple. I like them. I feel like people only ever really talk about the bad Twitch emotes that like when they updated the Bible thump emote, and it's like, what is that? What is that? Or like, oh, or when they they got rid of the... Or did he come back? The little party dino? The little dinosaur that was so cute and they made him look scary. I don't know if he's still scary or what happened to him, but I feel like a lot of the times the conversation is like, oh, they changed it and it's bad. But I do think there's a lot of like really good artists that are making stuff there. And I always love when the hype trains happen. I love seeing what I get out of them. He came back, but I like both of them. I think they should kiss. Who said that? I don't even remember what the other one looked like. I just remembered people really didn't like it. And I felt kind of bad. But I think it's more just like people don't like change. You know, like people don't like when things different. Oh, I'm tired today. I'm tired today. Probably because I'm getting better from being sick. But I really want to work. It's hard when I really want to work and my body is just like, I want to lay down. I'm like, I want to work. I got a lot of work to catch up on. Part of it could be that I'm out of coffee. I need more coffee. You're a pink pony girl. You dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong down at the... Been having to basically invert your sleep schedule in preparation of working again. It sure is something. Oh, that's tough. I've been waking up at like 6 a.m. and having to be like, you stop that. Like, I've been having to like tell myself to go back to sleep. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm fine. But, and then I end up at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm like, I'm tired. I'm like, why am I tired? And it's like, because you woke up at 6 a.m. It's because you woke up at 6 a.m. and you needed a nap time. Nap time. All right, we did all that. Okay, now we have the ends of this braid. We have the scrunchie. She's a baby girl, and she's gonna scream. What have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong down at the... You woke up at 6 and then 5:30 and then today 5? Oh my god. Your body's just like earlier. I keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Don't think I left you all behind. Still love you in Tennessee. You're always on my mind. Every Saturday, I can hear your southern drawl from 1,000 miles away. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. Just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong down at the... I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. You know, at the club, we all fam. At the club, we all fam. I'm gonna just erase what's on the inside here because I think I can do better. Is this mesh thing really big or really small? Okay, it's very big. Just erase all of it. Just erase all of it. I don't like manual meshing, but I'll do it. Take it easy, but take it. Angus the prize-winning hog emerged from a cranberry bog, determined to win a shiny ribbon at the fair. So Angus the prize-winning hog skipped 600 miles into Prague, where he sang and he pranced, and the people all danced to his tune, and they cheered. Angus the prize-winning hog, almightier than God. Angus the prize-winning hog. Angus is the brother, Angus is the father, Angus is the savior, Angus is the answer, always and forever. Angus will protect you, forsake him forever. Finish your second emote, just gotta wait for approval? It's so nice. It's so nice having immediate approval for emotes on Twitch, and then people can make Picard emotes that look really silly, and I can just upload them immediately if I so choose. That's a power that I shouldn't have, but I do get it, and I like it a lot. Run, Mr. Butcherman! Exactly! Exactly. Put this here. Put one there. I can feel myself becoming a little bit congested, and I don't like it. They're headbanging. They love this song. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love this song? They love Angus the prize-winning hog. Sacrifice was made for the people Angus loves so dear. Bands struck up and played, and the people stood and cheered. Prize-winning hog, Angus the prize-winning hog. It's so good that I have so many pig emotes on this channel. The leader, Angus is the brother, Angus is the father, Angus is the savior. The answer always and forever, Angus will protect you, worship him forever. Leader, Angus is the brother, Angus is the father, Angus is the savior. Ad time! If you're in ads, good luck out there! I hope you get good ones. I hope you get good ones that are at least the best ones that you could get, because I guess the best ad is one that doesn't play. Because the best ads are when you get to watch the whole Lego movie ahead of your video on YouTube. You remember when that was a thing that they did? Was it for like the Lego Movie 2? They just made it so you could watch all of Lego Movie 1 as an advertisement on YouTube? I think I did that one time for something. I guess it would have been Lego Movie, but there was one time where it was like, here's an ad for movie. That is just a full ass movie. You can watch it. And I went, okay, and I did. That's like my favorite thing. Or like, I wasn't doing anything important actually. I'll watch Lego Movie. I'm like, that sounds awesome actually. I'll do that instead. I think it was like Detective Pikachu. Was it Detective Pikachu where they just played the whole movie? Or was it just like an extended cut of Pikachu dancing? Whatever it was, I remember something of a Detective Pikachu one that I watched. Alright, now I just kind of have to, like, fill this out with mesh. I think that's pretty okay. For Detective Pikachu, yeah, it was something like full movie leak or something like that, but it was just Pikachu dancing for an hour and a half. I definitely watched that whole hour and a half. I legitimately was like, this is awesome, and the music was fun, and I just let it play. I was at the office too. I don't even remember the YouTube video I wanted to look up or whatever on YouTube, or I don't know what I was planning to watch. But I didn't get that far because Pikachu started dancing, and I went, I'm gonna watch as much of this as I can until I have like a meeting or something. Okay, now I just have to build around the outside of this. And the mesh will be completed. Ooh. I don't like that right there. I want this like that. It's saving, baby. Going back to stuff you can tell people loved working on Detective Pikachu is definitely that. Yeah, there were definitely people having fun on that movie for sure. It's crazy that they haven't, like, there haven't been talks of like another one or anything like that. Like, it just, they made it and it did really well, and then that was the end of that. I feel like a lot of movies don't get to just be one thing and then go away. But I guess it's, you know, it's not the end of time. You could always make more. But I guess I'm surprised they left that cow go a little unmilked, you know? They were talks, I remember correctly. They got shut down multiple times. If you were in the Detective Pikachu universe, who would your Pokemon pal be? Who would your Pokemon companion be? I want to know what people think about that and what Pokemon they associate with themselves. Because that's not necessarily the same question as like what your favorite Pokemon is. The Pokemon that is your friend in that universe is not necessarily your favorite Pokemon. And that's kind of fun. Whimsicott or maybe Sableye, those are both really good answers. I like the idea of cast form, which is funny because I live somewhere now where there's no weather. There is no it's just sunny every single day. And so I'm like, I like the idea of having a cast form that is just sunny form every single day. Cast form sun 24/7. Yeah! I'm like, that's kind of cute. Okay. Now it's just these little end pieces of the braid. Reaganomics. All right. All of this. Cast form is such an interesting answer. I mean, to be fair, cast form is also like my favorite Pokemon. So in that case, cast form is my favorite Pokemon and also the one I would want to be my Pokemon pal. But I like cast form more in like it's not really the best Pokemon for battle, you know? I had a cast form when I played Emerald. I was obsessed with the beauty pageants. I really liked the beauty pageants and I got really good at those. And I had a cast form that was really good at it. I love when Magnemite gets on my desk like a cat and makes monitors do funny colors. I like that answer. I like that answer. I'm tired of looking at all this hair. I'm tired of looking at all this hair. You guys want to do the Wordle? Let's do the Wordle real quick. Take a break from looking at all this hair. And then I'll go back to doing hair. Oh! It's still not working? No wig? Hold on. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Expression editor. Create new expression. Oh, no. It would be... Let's see. Let's see. I'll make myself bald just for you. Just for you. Model settings. Customize model. Multiply screen color. Oh, I can't. There I am. Okay, I have to be over here to do this. Bald. Bald. I need to get the scrunchie. Bald. I need to get this little bat back here. Bald. I need to get this scrunchie back here. Bald. And I need my curly Q. Bald. Okay, I did it. I'm bald now. Feel like a celebrity. I mean, it's about time. If it's not working, I'm just gonna go and fix it, you know? Expression editor. Oh, wait, no, it wouldn't be an expression. So this hotkey action. Art mesh color preset. Record settings. Hotkey name. Wig. All right. So now if I do that. Wait. Wait, I need to wait. No, I'm bald forever now. No! Okay, and I turn all these off. Turn all those off. Okay, I'm not bald anymore. And now, go over here. Wig. Revert in 30 seconds. There we go. Okay. Now it should work. Yippee! Yippee! I'm bald. Oh, Sharkmanta. There we go. Okay. Oh, my hat is out on a weird angle right now. It's very weird looking. There we go. Okay. Oh, now it's doing that thing that it does, but I like it when it does that, so that's fine. What's today's Wordle? Anime, of course. It's not anime. It's twine. It's not. Oh, the eye's in the same place. Fuck. Okay. Um. Huh. No, I was gonna say noise, but the eye is also in the same spot. Let's try N-I. It's like knife. No. Genie? Ooh, that's a fun word. Genie. I dream of her. We're fucked. Also, I'm huge. Why am I so huge? I guess I don't know what scale I'm supposed to be. I think it's N-I. Niche. Yeah! I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. All right. Bark. Bark. Howl. Snarl. Bay. Sound like a dog. Um. Hmm. Oh no, I am so off of my connections game. Ooh, okay. Um, to muddle, to strain, to garnish, to stir. That's bartending? Bartending? Hmm. Huh. I'm guessing. Yes! Organizational structures metaphorically? Okay, I'm crazy. I was like, these ones, I don't know why. I'm just acting off of impulse. Oh, this is for like showing media. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Sure, why not? I'm off my game. For our furry friends, oh my gosh, we love furries here. Bone. Wow, that was easy. Letter. Um. No, no treat. I thought it might be treat. Hmm. Hitter. Lips. Um. Hmm. Black. No. Bleak. No. Lies. Um. Slap. Slap. I hate that I got one first and now I'm like, ooh, I don't know what else. Supplies. Pet supplies. Litter. Okay. Collar. Ball. Ball. Pant. Catnip. Kibble. Laser. Yippee! And the mini. All right. Oh no. Boo? Boo-hoo? Group of musical notes to washing recycles for spin? Oh no. Rinse? Popular frozen waffles? Eggos? Who? Open bottom hand drum bongo. Odes? Specification for t-shirt, necklines or socks? What? Stoned high? Oh, so it's spelled like this. Crew. Cord. Yippee! Okay, I can get back to work now. I can lock back in. I can lock back in. I don't want to log back in. I don't want to log back in. I don't want to. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. There's a great big purple sign up front that says every 27th customer will get a ball peen hammer free.
Dang girl, you got loud bones.
I should
Let's hear
hydrate
them.
and stretch. I'll hydrate and stretch, fine. Let me see where we are on... The next ads are gonna be in 40 minutes, okay. Let's see if I get how much I can get done the next 40 minutes, but I'll make sure that I get at least like a stand up and stretch break with the next ad break. Ah! Oh, that was a good stretch. Ah, good water too. Okay, for this, I think I have to use the path deformation tool. I can't wait, no, I can't wait. When they gonna open up that door? Going to the hardware store. I'm going to the. I'm going to the where store. When Yuzu and Pat were here, I let them play a little bit of Beat Saber on my VR headset. And I also played a little bit of Beat Saber on my VR headset, and I was like, damn, I love this game. I should play it more. And then I haven't. I need to, like, update it because I haven't played it in so long. And now all my stuff is, like, really behind. So I'm like, oh, I should do more VR. It's fun. Okay, so this... If I Okay. It's getting bigger for whatever reason. Reflect that. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh, no, no, not that either. Reflect motion. We'll do... No, not reflect motion. We'll do this. And then... I'm spinning like a record, delusion's a drug and I'm on it. VR stuff is kind of a pain to set up. Yeah, it's very easy to like forget about it for a while because it's just like not on the forefront of the mind and then be like, oh, this is fun. Why don't I do this more often? It's like, oh, it's because it's kind of annoying. But when you have it set up like once, then it's not really that much difficult to set it up again.
Oh, hello there.
Oh my gosh, hi Shrek. Hello. Hello, and welcome on in. You got Half-Life Alyx and Doom VFR playthrough you just kind of abandoned? Whoa. I've not actually played any, like, games. And honestly, I never even really played a ton of VR chat. Which is, like, why I got it. I wanted to be able to play VR chat with some friends. And I mostly just got really into Beat Saber. Because I got socially anxious. Holding on to maybe someday you won't be pretending to love me. In love, I'm falling in love with you. Half-Life Alyx is actually awesome. I think your favorite feature of it is that you can point at an object and yoink it like a yo-yo and catch it out of the air. That does sound fun. That does sound very fun. I genuinely don't know much about it. Because I don't even know much about Half-Life either, if I'm being honest. I'm like, that's one that I just sort of missed. Culturally. I didn't know people were really playing video games on their computer. And I just didn't know that was happening when it was happening. Oh, I'm not like Half-Life Alyx, but just like Half-Life, the original, like Half-Life and Half-Life 2. Though I don't, do people talk about the original Half-Life? I only feel like people talk about Half-Life 2. In the same way that people only really talk about Team Fortress 2. And I don't, there apparently was a Team Fortress 1, I've never heard anybody talk about it. Ah, more Dun Dun Dun. But this is the instrumental. I'm gonna synthesize that. That's nice. That looks really nice. Wow. Both are talked about a lot? Oh, okay. Half-Life 1 and 2 are very different games. Half-Life 1 is goofy sci-fi, roller coaster. Half-Life 2 is all dread, oppression, dystopia. With a really compelling world? Mmm. I know about, like, I know Portal 1. I know, like, of all of those games, Portal is the one that I'm, like, most familiar with. It's also the only one that I've played. I've played Portal 2. The captain and crew. Whoa. It's a crazy amount of movement. Half-Life 2 is $1 right now for the 20th anniversary. Oh my god. Lots of people are playing and talking about it with lots of new documentary commentary stuff out. I have seen people talking about it. I have seen a lot of people talking about it and being like, wow, it's crazy that that's 20 years ago. Okay, so that's X movement. I think I need a little bit more interpolation here. Okay. If you have any passing interest. I mean, if it's $1, yeah. But I think I'd be more interested in watching somebody else play it than me playing it myself. I don't think it suits like my personal taste in like a game that I would like to play, which is not really a knock on it because you know the kinds of games that I like to play. So I don't like to play, well, I do play good games from time to time, but I don't like to play critically acclaimed good games. Except for like, unless they're like Nintendo. I guess those ones get a pass. For what it's worth, Half-Life 2 always allows you to have control of your character even when people are talking to you. That's fun. That's very fun. So you can throw things at them or just walk away or find places to parkour like a freak. That's gaming. That's what gaming's all about. Okay to me. Funky fresh beats. Funky fresh beats. You know what? Let's do this way. Pull things out this way. Bring them up like this. And then, yeah, so then they move like that more. Okay, and then this, well... Pull this out a little bit there, and then this... We just go up. A little bit in that way, that way. A little bit up that way. Up like that. It's a little crunchy. I think I want to focus more on this little section of it. Like the tip section of it. We'll see. We'll see. I think I liked that better how it was before. It's getting a little crunchy. We'll see. We'll see about that. There's gonna be a lot of different movement happening in here. So I don't think I need to get too granular about it. Need to change that to a different one. Oh, the braids. Braid and L3Y2. So that one should be there. Okay, so then this. I'm gonna put this here, here, here. I don't want to move it too far from the other thing. I will, like... This is very crunchy. And I would like to fix that. Oh no. the way that this is crunching, I need to perform surgery. I need to perform surgery on this grape. And just like grab this one dot here, put it where it's supposed to go. Oh. It's still fucked up. Okay, there we go. And then set this to smooth too. There we go. Put this back to normal. Yes, good. Surgery complete. All right. Reflect that motion. Hopefully that's not crazy. It's crazy. Repeat. Eat. Sleep. Is that where it was originally? That feels so off to the side, but I guess it was. Okay, so what I need to do here and small in all of that. Because for whatever reason, it does like the enlarge shrink thing. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, then we can add some interpolation. And we'll want to make sure that everything at the top section here is staying put. Oh, I forgot that I was in solo mode. I clicked out of it and I went, no, 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 back into solo mode. Okay, Y movement now. Two trucks having sex. Two trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. Two trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. Making love, American made, built for tough. Little red truck hauling a Christmas tree. My muscles involuntarily flex. Two trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. ZZ Top. 2 and 3. This barbecue could bring you to your knees. And so could these. Chicka chicka. Ah, chicka chicka. Ah, chicka chicka. Ah, chicka chicka. Two trucks holding hands. The passion is more than I can withstand. Two trucks holding hands. One cylinder block, crush my body. The founding fathers cry. Oh yes. Oh yes. My muscles involuntarily flex. Oh yes. Oh yes, my muscles involuntarily flex. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two trucks. Two trucks. My muscles flex. Flex. Extended interpolation. All right, we're almost at the end of doing all the little pieces of hair. Almost all done with the little pieces of hair, and I still have to do the main braid, but we'll get there when we get there. Hiya, Kunde. Dun dun dun. Get it down, get it down. 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 Down, down. Down, down. Down, down. Dun, dun, dun. I'm making this way more extreme than I need to be, and I'm just reeling it all back in. Oh no, I did it on the wrong one. Don't get it down, get it down. Down, down. Down, down. Down, down. No. Need it to be on this one. This one. There we go. Don't even know to give me shit. I've earned the right to be like this. You say you love me? Well, so do I. Joyride! Good time tonight! And do you make it purr? Beep beep bitch, I'm outside. Getting loser for the joyride! Joyride. Okay, this is the braid ends. Now we can focus on the main part of the braid. Woo! I'm just gonna start on this part here. Don't even try to give me shit. I've earned the right to be like this. Joyride! Good time tonight. To make it purr, keep the kinky butt. I come first. Joyride. Okay, we've got that. I'm just gonna nudge a little bit and make it look a little bit more full. Same on this side. Just gonna nudge a little bit, make things look a little bit more full. And then add some interpolation. Do this a little bit up like that. Move this down a little bit on this side. Let me move it out a bit. Okay. Got that. Now we'll do Y4. Oh shit, fuck it up. I'll do 10 by 16 on this one. Okay, and then this one, gonna push everything up. So I'm gonna go like about here is probably best. And then reverse that. Okay. I'm gonna just do this tail end here and see how. Oh, but it's not all gonna come together quite right. I'm gonna have to rearrange stuff anyways. Whatever, I'm gonna do it anyways. Just I wanna look at the end product, even if I'm being impatient. We'll do X and then we'll do Y. Oh, it would just be Phys X because it is connected by the head. It is affected by the head movement. And we'll use the same hair that Mickey has for the rest of the body. We'll probably adjust it because the weight of it would be different, but we should start with the same that the rest of Mickey's hair is, because that's what makes sense. God, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8. The braid end. This. That's all of them. My God, that's so many. Okay. So it will be 1, 2. Oh, we'll definitely need more pendulum on here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need more. Okay. Oh, the movement. So the braid end would be 6. Yeah, it would be 6 for all of them. Oh, wait, did I miss one? I think I missed one. Braid L. Braid end L X2. Yeah, here we go. Put this one up here. So this one, we gotta have a 7th one. Gotta have another one. Okay. So this 6, 6, 7, 6, 7. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna focus on this end piece right now, because everything else is gonna be doing other stuff dependent on where it factors in down the list here. But hey, look at this! My computer is chugging a little bit. I'm getting screen tearing like crazy. My bitrate! My bitrate! My bits! My bitrate! Come back to me! Come back to me! Hello? I seem to be stable now. It didn't like it when I moved the hair. It didn't like that. It did not like that. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me out to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. It's time for ads in 2 minutes, and I have to pee, so I'm gonna go do that. See y'all in a second. I'm gonna start the ads early. Hee hee. Hello? Hello? Hi. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm really tired. I know I just came back from the break, but I'm debating whether or not I should just save the rest of this for like tomorrow morning for myself. I forgot how art streams are kind of very tiring, and I yapped a lot today. Rest up, yeah. I think I still need some more rest. I think I've been pushing my body a little bit more than it wants to be pushed. But that's okay, cause this is my favorite thing. I love streaming, and I love yapping. I love working on stream, and I was glad I was able to do it even a little bit today. Um, I think part of it also is like I'm very much a creature of the sun. You wouldn't think a Jersey Devil is a creature of the sun, but as the nights get longer, I think I just get tired earlier. Um, and yeah, I think I need to be kind to myself, but I do at least want to do some fun little games. I want to do the Pokedoku and I want to do the Bandle. And I think that is worth doing. Let's do the Pokedoku and the Bandle. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, Ground Ghost. Ground Ghost. I'm thinking of Runerigus, but I'm not sure if Runerigus is Rock Ghost or Ground Ghost. Is Stonejourner Ground Ghost? Is that just Rock? No, Stonejourner would be Rock. He's a Rock. He's Rocks. I'm Rocks now. If you watch Dropout TV, Very Important People, I'm a huge fan of the new season of Very Important People. I'm Rocks now. Runerigus is Ground Ghost? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. Cause it's rocks is the thing. Like it's ground, but it is also rocks. Yap, 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 bork, bork, bork. It's true. It's so true. Ghost Steel, that one's easy. That's like Doublade. Fighting Ghost. Is this like a weird legendary? Palossand is a great Pokemon. That's a good one. I forgot about that one. There are two. One is a mythical. Oh, it's Marshadow, right? There we go. Okay, I got there. Fighting Monotype. I mean, like Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Throw, Sock. Throw and Sock, right? Yeah. Steel Monotype. Steel Monotype. All of the steel Pokemon that I'm thinking of are all steel slash something else. I'm like, Skarmory, that's steel flying. Steelix is like, I don't know if Steelix is like ground too. Is Bisharp Steel Dark? I think Bisharp is Steel Dark. Steelix is ground steel. Mega Aggron is only steel? That's crazy. I know Bisharp is Steel Dark. I know it is. I love that little motherfucker. Steel Meowth? Oh, that's a good one. Was it Berserker? I love that thing. That's just steel? Yay, kitty! Ground Monotype Hippo. Hippopotas. Hippodon. Hippopotas. Mudang. Johto Steel. Skarmory. Johto fighting. I was gonna say Tyrogue. Oh, I guess I could say, Hitmontop. Johto ground type. I got it. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, we just talked about Steelix. we were literally talking about Steelix. No shit. I have to look up whether Pawniard is also Dark Steel or not. Pawniard is a Dark Steel type Pokemon. He's evil. He's a little motherfucker. This guy, he has evil in his heart, okay? Can't you tell? He has evil in his heart. He's gonna get you. He's got knives for hands. Alright, Bandle. Hi, Minky. Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, she sniffed the microphone. You want to say hi? No, she just wants a hug. Say hi. She's got her claws out. Help! Get your claws out. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Anything else you want to say? She's purring. Do you think you could hear, if I put her close enough to the mic, you can hear purring? She stopped purring immediately when I put her up to the mic. She hates it. She hates the microphone. I love you, Minky. Mwah. Are you mad that I'm petting your tummy? And you don't want to say hi? Alright, that's enough kisses. She don't want to say hi. She doesn't get to participate in this stream. Oh. We'll end stream listening to this song, the zombie song, but we got Bandle. We gotta do the Bandle. Okay. 2010, 682 million views. Very hard par 5. Oh no. Love is a battlefield. No, that's not 2010. Hmm. I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't know. I don't even know if I recognize this. Does anybody recognize this? I don't recognize this at all. Oh. Baby, baby, bye bye. Is it just Rude Boy? Wow, that was something where the synth did nothing to help me. All right, get out of here, alien Rihanna. I want to bring the real star in. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Who's online that we can go and raid? Who's online? Hmm. Lots of fun yaps today. Thank you. I love yapping. I love yapping. Helps you stay awake and helps you work on emotes. That's what art streams are for. Having a little coworker is the best thing ever. And I'm glad that I was at least able to do like one art stream this week. I'll be back on Saturday to do more Chicken Police, but hopefully I'll just be doing art streams for both Monday and Wednesday next week. And yapping some more, and I'll probably have some photos that we can look at, and that'll be nice too. Today I think I'm gonna raid somebody I don't think that we've raided before. I'm gonna raid Shiver J, who is a 3D modeler. Make some really nice models, and so if you want to learn how to do some more 3D modeling stuff, or maybe if you do and you just kind of want to watch somebody else work, we'll go and raid Shiver J. All right. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today and help me keep on track as best as you can. Even if I yap a lot and don't get as much done, I at least am stuck in my seat and forced to get a little bit done. And that's what I'm doing to you two. I'm forcing you to sit in your seat and work a little bit. It's symbiotic in that way. So thank you all for that. Please take care of yourselves. Make sure you're staying hydrated and you're eating good food. Make sure you're taking care of the people that you love in your life. Make sure that you're, watching some good stuff so you can tell me about the good stuff that you watched and we can yap about good shows and stuff on stream. And let's see, what else can I say? Our raid message. Do we want that? We've never raided Shiver J before, so let's just do Apple Parade. We will not be inflicting Sippy Picard on a complete stranger. We'll save that for another day. But thank you all so much, so much. I'll be back on Saturday, like I said a little bit before. And yeah, I hope you guys are staying cozy and staying warm and having lots of fun. Bye. Bye, y'all. Take care of yourself. Stay sexy out there. Stay sexy. You better.